How are you feeling going into your last season?
Bit mixed feelings. There's always a point where you have to stop, and my point definitely it's now. So actually, I'm quite happy to end my career. It's been good. It's been long. Had good memories, but on the other hand, yeah, I had really good times as a rider. I realize now that they are coming to an end, so that's a bit the sad part of the story.
Was it difficult to make that decision?
No, not at all. It comes automatically. I'm turning 40 in the end of the season, so I always said I want to continue till I'm 40. And yeah, that number is coming closer every day. So no, that was my goal, my end goal, 40. And I'm happy that I made it so far.
Have you thought about that point when it will come in that last race, and do you think it'll be emotional?
For sure. When you get older, you get more emotional, and I feel it every day that I have sometimes with other riders, or like for example on the track in the 6th day, they always do like a goodbye to the riders that stop. That sometimes with the riders that I'm close or people that I'm close, that I have difficult to how you say, to keep the emotions under control. So I know when it's going to be my last race, last day, probably will be in Ghent, my home race with my kids and family, and I already get emotional now by just thinking about it. So I know that day is going to be super hard for me.
Yeah. How do you look back on your career?
Like I said, I'm super happy. I had a good time. I've been in the biggest team of the world for many years. I've raced with the biggest riders as teammates. So did the biggest races. We had fantastic results, and just being a part of that, or sometimes even a small part, is just an amazing feeling. That's been for so many years. Also on the track, I did nice things for myself. I think I can look back happy. I'm not the biggest talent, for sure, not of this group, and but still I had a nice and long career, and I'm proud of that.
What's your favourite memory from your career?
Will be the win in the Giro, for sure. That's my biggest achievement. So super proud of that.
He's going to have any chance here. Durbo goes round now. Durbo hits it. He's on the cobbles. Can Keisse stay with him? Keisse suddenly finds it, tries to drift. Oh, and he takes the lead, does he? He's in front. Iljo Keisse is going to take a straight to the Giro. Oh, that's magnificent. And meanwhile, the race goes on. It looks like Paulsev's going to get to the one.
But also, that one in Turkey was super special. Beside what I did on the track, that was the two best moments.
Sure for them. Oh, and Pataki goes over to the other side of the road. Oh, they're going to get caught here. He's going to get caught. Keisse's going to get wound in. And so with just 100 metres to go, 50 to go now, count him home, scream him on. We're doing so. Ah, he takes it. Joy for cycling fans globally. What an effort that was.
I think it'll be a good thing to have more time in your life to do other things outside of cycling.
For sure, but it might also take a little bit of time to adapt to a new situation. I've been a pro cyclist for 20 years, and that's been my life, my routine, every single day of that 20 years, and now I have to change that when I stop. So it might take a bit of time, but yeah, looking forward to that. But also, on the other hand, I had a good time in cycling, and might also be nice to continue in cycling, maybe for sure in another role. Can't keep riding, but that would also be like working on my next dream.
Would you like to stay in the sport?
Yeah, for sure.
What would you miss about being a professional cyclist?
These interviews. No. Training in the bad days. I mean, I love to train, I love to ride my bike, but there's also a lot of days where it's not so funny. And I won't miss that. Being able to say today is a bad weather day and I'm not coming out will be very nice.
And finally, what are your wishes for your final season?
Yeah, wish to end strong. Just don't want this to be the year too much or too many. Yeah, love to do good in the bigger races that I will still do. Also in the smaller races, that it just be a nice year with many victories like all the other years, and then I hope for a nice ending in my last race. That's what I'm working for. That's what I'm dreaming of.